the loss of a relationship or even obsessed about their ex. But in some cases, women may want to lash out at a former lover or hurt someone close to them. Love addiction is more common than you think, and in extreme cases, it can turn deadly.
Ah, man, welcome my next guest, John, to the show. Welcome in. You thought you had met the perfect woman, right?
Yeah.
How did this relationship begin?
I met her at a club and we hung out, and from the minute that we met, it was like we were married. I mean, from the first day I met her, we didn't separate. She spent the night at my house, I spent the night at her house. We just were inseparable.
Inseparable, she got to know you. You are a single dad?
Yes, sir.
How old is your son?
He's 6 years old.
6 years old at the time?
Yeah.
Right? Okay, and you know, this woman, like almost like the dream come true, right? She pops in, your son even put his radar up. It was like, this chick's okay, Pops, right?
Yeah.
Became a friend, right?
Yeah, every time I go to work, she'd watch him for me, and he'd love to hang with her. And
but in the back of your mind, there was some little thing that kept, what was that red flag?
she just kept, like, she was very jealous. She was very controlling.
No, wait, 1 second she's acting like she really likes your son, then the next second she's getting jealous because you're spending time with your son?
Yeah.
Then the next second she's getting jealous thinking that you're not just spending time with your son, you're doing something with somebody else?
Yeah.
So, first time you said it's over, what did she start to do?
Oh, she stalked me. I mean, like, I would be working, I had moved out of her house, I was living with her, and I moved back home with my mom, and at night I would look out the door or out my window and I could see her car drive by, or I'd see her standing over
in the middle of the night?
like 4 in the morning, 3 in the morning.
And you didn't pick up the phone and say, you know, oh, you did pick up the phone?
Yeah.
Because you started talking?
Yeah.
And she said, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I love you. I love you, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Pretty much.
I won't anymore.
Let's make it work.
I have no place to live.
Yeah.
Can I move in with you and your mom?
Yep.
And you said?
Yeah.
She's in the house with you and your mother.
Yeah.
And, you know, in some ways, please forgive me, I'm not making light. Because what I want people to understand is that so many other people get caught up in relationships like this.
When I was homeless and, you know, my roommate gave me 25 days to find somewhere to live, and we just happened to be dating at the same time, so she let me move in with her. You know,
okay, so you're reciprocating.
Yeah. Couldn't leave her out on the street.
But she started up again.
Yeah.
Where are you at? What are you doing? Who you with? Where you been? How you doing? With your son? How can you spend more time with your son?
Yeah.
Why you spend time with me? Why are you always with him? Why has he got to get her, right?
Yep.
And you did what?
My mom saw all this happening, and we both agreed that she had to leave.
So you put her out, but she said something to you walking out the door. What did she say?
She said she'd make me pay.
This particular night, she thought for some reason that you were home.
No, she knew I wasn't home.
She knew you weren't home.
I talked to her 15 times before I left the house.
So she knew you weren't there.
Yeah.
You got home to your mom's house and opened the front door.
I actually walked around the back.
Walked around the back?
Yeah. I took off my shoes to tiptoe past the house because I was late, and I didn't want to wake anybody up.
And when you entered the house, why don't you tell them what you saw?
I walked through the back door, and I came into the kitchen, and I could see that the knife block was laying on its side. And I continued through the house, and when I came around the corner, my mom's purse was all over the ground, and there was a puddle of blood, I don't know, 3 feet by 3 feet, with a butcher knife in it about that long. And I looked up, and I saw my mom's body. She was laying in the doorway. And I didn't touch her. I didn't say that. I didn't even check to see if she was alive. I knew she was dead.
Because the first thought came in your mind is, where is
my son?
You ran around the kitchen, right? Into the other room?
Yeah.
Where he would have been?
He was in his bed.
In his bed. But did you not see little
bloody footprints
in the floor, leading up
his bunk steps to his top bunk?
You climbed up there and took a look in the bunk, and what'd you see?
I found found my son. He was all cut up. I asked him if he was okay, and he showed me his arm, and I could see his bone. I didn't know that they had cut his throat. They had stabbed him several times.
I'll take a little break. We'll find out what happened. Go back. We'll be back right after this.
When she was angry and
at that time that you're looking in over the rail of that bed, did not those words from this woman flash back in your head? Because she said to you when she walked out the door, "I'm gonna get even."
Yeah,
Did you know it was
she
her?
actually told me about a month and a half prior. You know, I've never hit a woman in my life, and we were riding in the car after a big argument. She told me she would kill my son, and I slapped her right in her mouth. And I never ever thought about it until that day, that, wow, she really meant it.
Well, John's spurned ex-girlfriend took matters into her own hands and allegedly orchestrated this terrible crime. What happened to John's son? Take a look at this.
I saw my mom. I knew she was dead. I immediately thought about my son. I saw the blood leading to his room, and I went in the bedroom, and he looked at me, and he said, "Daddy, you're here. I was looking for you." His whole bed was covered in blood. His pajamas were soaked in blood. I just remember watching the paramedic run away with my son in his arms. I never really understood the word miracle until now. When I think about it all, it truly is amazing. He was out of the hospital in 18 days. He's my inspiration to keep going. He's the reason why I haven't lost it or broken down and, you know, really let this tragedy take hold.
I love my daddy so much because he loves me.
Now, I can't see any other function in life but to make sure that he grows as happy and as healthy as any child in America.
My best friend is my dad.
You know, I mean, you stop and you think about this, but you have said over and over again that you blame yourself for this. Is that right?
I do.
And why?
Because I should have never allowed her to get close to my son. I should have never, I mean, she would have known where my mom lived if I didn't let her come to her house. I didn't put the knife in her hand and tell her and that guy to kill my mom and do what they did. But, you know, I knew there was a problem. I knew I should have got away.
And we should back up and explain that she went to the extreme of hiring a homeless person or a crackhead off the street, hired that person to come back to the house to do this. You know yourself, you look at him, you see the scar every now and then, and you immediately go into this depression. That depression lasts for 5 or 10 minutes. That depression, he's over there playing a video game by himself because he's not hanging with Dad, because Dad's so depressed at the fact. Well, I got to take a break, but everyone, I'm sure, wants to get a chance to meet this miracle son of John's. Please welcome Elijah to the show.
What's up? What's wrong? It's good. Say hi. Look at all these people came to meet you. Say hi.
It's understandable. Elijah, you okay, buddy?
Hey,
it's all right.
Hey,
It's okay.
It's Montel.
say hi. Why are you crying?
What's up, man?
Oh, you missed me? Oh, you
Well,
missed
it's
me.
understandable. It's understandable. Well, you know what? I'm going to take a break. I'll let you.
Say hi to everybody. Say hi, everybody.
How you feel about your dad? Tell me. You love him? Without a doubt, man.
I love you too, baby.
So many other fathers need relationships like this. Let me take a break. We come back. A teen who was almost killed by her own mother. You'll find out how when we come back. We'll be back right after this.
Oh, you're on TV. Yeah?